Hey guys, I want to welcome you to the jump rope skill clinic. It's called Mastering the Jump Rope. It's a skill seminar I put together here for you and your facility, and it's more than double unders. That's one of the biggest focus. So many times in our fitness training, it's double unders or scale to singles or doubles, and there's a whole world out there to help engage all levels of your members with getting better at the jump rope. And we know just like say weightlifting or gymnastics, it's not always that specific skill. It helps us get better at muscle ups. It could be getting better at your bench press is going to help your muscle ups because you have more absolute strength. The same idea here, that it could be working some other skills that are going to help people get comfortable with double unders and also have the maximum transferability for now you can do all sorts of skills for you. So here's the session plan for you. There might be some parts you need to adjust like anything else before you do it, but the first thing I'll say, it's designed to be about a 60 to 90-minute skill session, depending on how in-depth you want to get. If you're going to do the entire skill clinic, you're probably going to be closer to 75 minutes, maybe 90 minutes. If you're going to, a couple parts maybe you don't need, or that's not where your focus is, you're going to be closer to 60. So what we want to do is really introduce your members to basic terminology, movement, skills, and drills, and then the technical instruction you're going to do to get really comfortable at lots of different jump rope skills here. So the first part is going to be the overview of the jump rope. What is our body position? Where do we want to be standing? What does it look like? Really, for any jump roping skill, these positions are going to be pretty similar, okay? From there, that's just something you're going to give an overview to your members of. We're going to start off now with mobility, getting people ready. And we know there's not a lot of movement, shouldn't be a lot of noise on the jump rope, legs kicking up, hands moving around at the same time. There's a lot of impact and a lot of contraction, so making sure people are ready for overuse and their bodies are still prepped is important. So we have a series of warm-up protocols that I use. Ankle flexion, the band on the rig, ankle flexion with a plate, also good for weightlifters. Banded calf and ankle stretch, calf pulses, right, and some rotations, lacrosse ball on the bottom of the foot, and rolling out your calves and shins. Just at the same time, some body correctives and getting people ready for their training and maintenance there. The next step is going to be a warm-up. Right now we've got ourselves prepped. Here's another about 10 to 15-minute period that'll be some basic skills, getting people ready to really get the ropes in their hands. We want to look at, just like weightlifting, before we get people with a barbell, might put them with a PVC, and before we put them with a PVC, might have them just jump and land and see what their footwork is and make sure they can squat. Or we start loading up and go, oh no, I made a terrible mistake. So first things first, jumping rope is all about coordination and timing more than anything, and that's practice. As long as you have enough motor control to control your body weight when you land, right? You can jump off the ground a little bit. And you have coordination, you can do this, and I was doing it wrong, right? Doing that, then you're pretty good for most people. That's why it's a great skill. Kids can jump rope. People that get older can jump rope, and the issue older becomes they can't control the landing as much, and that's more of a muscle, less motor control, more muscle endurance issue there. So we want to start off with single unders, just making sure they're proficient, going over body positions, 30 to 60 seconds, and all I want you to do is look at how they jump. Next drill from there, again, about 30 to 60 seconds. It's going to be a lot of small pieces. That's going to be the speed step drill. That's just alternating right, left, like running in place, but nice and fast. 30 seconds, and what you're going to see is that now their body starts to move, arms start to go out, everything starts to kind of unravel a little bit, okay? From there, just a little bit of, when we start getting into the double under prep, we're going to have a little test on double unders here. One of the rules I like to do, and we do this for our kids fitness program, is there's no speed ropes allowed at all. I just want them to learn how to do it and not think it's the rope. But generally, a good rule of thumb is 30 double unders unbroken, and you can go. And the reason is there's not enough weight on the speed rope to turn it. You can't feel it. You have to be able to have it moving really quickly. And again, try doing slow singles with the speed rope. It stinks. It's not good. Okay, from here, we go to our initial assessment. We're going to retest it here at the very end. Where's retest? Right here at the very end. And it's 30 seconds of jump ropes. Max double unders. You want to get a baseline. It's not a double under clinic. That's going to be an easy baseline before and after, see if they improve. And now we're going to start doing a little more of a warm-up. Now it's penguin jump progressions. Really simple drill. All we're going to try and do is jump and land, do that 10 times. Jump and land, make sure people can do it well. Now it's jump, tap your legs and land. So jump in the air, jump, tap, land, jump, tap, land 10 times. Now with a single arm, take the jump rope in both hands, jump and turn, jump and turn. So you get that syncopation that you're jumping and tapping, now with the rope. And we've got videos again for these where we walk you through them. Now it's jump and double tap and land. Right? Jump and double tap and land 10 times. Now we're gonna go single arm with a jump rope, jump, double rope turns 20 times. If you can do that, people are gonna be pretty close to double under. So a lot of it in here for the doubles is gonna be where your analysis is. Okay. Next up is going to be sizing, a little bit of education, a little downtime. Now we're warm, talking about what the right rope length is, and make sure it's suited to them. You'll see beginners might have them too short, advanced people too long, and we have some protocols in here. This is again about a 5-minute section to go over that. Now we get into some fun stuff. We got people warm, we got them ready, we got them activated. We've done an assessment, we've given a little skill instruction. Now we're gonna get into a little instruction and a little test. Instruction, a little test, to kind of let them play with it a little bit. And it's gonna go single unders, fast pace, 30 seconds of practice. And now we're gonna go into some speed and skill tests. That's gonna be jumping and crossing, working on that for a little bit, then 30 seconds, how many can they get, right? Backwards jumping, same thing, instruction, and then a little bit of a time for them to play with it. Back to the speed step test, 30 seconds. Can they go a little faster now? Are they getting coordinated? And the whole time we're looking for good positioning, everything's still set with their body and nothing's flailing apart here. After those, we're gonna get into some coordination footwork drills. That's single leg jumping with single unders, right? Front to back, that's just jumping in and out, side to side with both feet. And finally, what it's going to build up to is one that people really like, and they all want to do it, but no one knows how, is the boxer. The Floyd Mayweather, we're doing jump, jump, turn, turn, jump, jump, turn, turn. That's a really popular one that people ask all the time. And for some reason in our fitness training, we don't focus on that. Great warm-up is a reason boxers do it. It's a lot more challenging than it looks. So it's a big takeaway piece, and you'll see people want to post that on the gram all the time. Now we've done that, we're pretty good. We have a pretty good foundation here. Now we're going to our advanced skills and drills, right? We want to review that penguin jump one more time, going back to it, making sure now people were improving some of the more finer motor parts. That's hand positioning, wrist pattern. Are we pushing it down? Are we flicking down on the rope? Great video from Buddy Lee here on how to do that. That's going to coincide with that penguin jump. Right now we're not just jumping and tapping, it's boom, boom. We're flicking down and pulling it through our body. Okay, a little assessment. Flight simulator is a really challenging workout. This is a little, I give them maybe 60, 90 seconds total, because not everyone's gonna finish it, but 2 double unders in rest, 4 in rest, up to 10, back down to 2. It's not for time, it's for efficient movement, nice and easy. All right, the next step we're gonna do is practice some different ropes. I'm gonna mix people up, get some big people with a short rope, some beginners with a short rope, some advanced people with too long a one, do a few different types and help them see how it feels, maybe a heavy rope, a lighter rope, see how it feels. And that's gonna really make their body and their mind have to work together. It's also gonna help educate them on what's right for them. From here, we're going back to our retester. 30 seconds of max double unders. I wanna compare to their initial score. Hopefully people are improving. Obviously your advanced people have less margin, but our beginners, we see massive changes in here. You can do a minute for sure on each one. Just a minute can really drain people. So that's why, but you might want to do a minute, just give them a chance to trip up the rope and get back on it is fine too. So either one's fine. And finally, if we're doing good, we have our progression to triple unders. And the triple unders progression goes like this. Similar as the penguin jump progression, you want to get slow doubles. Make sure the doubles feel like singles, they're slow. So that way when you jump high, it feels like how a beginner does a single to a double. You're just going double into a triple. So slow doubles, increasing your height jump. So we have a slow, now when we pull it through 3 times, it's pretty good, right? You're gonna be able to get it through. Into triple penguin jump, into a triple if you have the speedball drills, that's really good. The speedballs where you can whip it through with a little weight on there. Not everyone has that, so I say optional. And finally, practice of either 60 seconds of triple unders or more double under practice if people are there doing that. final part here. Now it's wrap up and takeaways, question and answer, review and takeaway, and then what's next. Self-practice, want to do on their own. PT, they hire you, or some training that you guys can get in the course. We have our other 6-week training plans and help make sure your members are engaged. So that's our little 60-minute skill seminar on mastering the jump rope, geared really towards beginner and intermediate members, but there's something there for everyone because it's not just a, oh, I have double unders clinic. You're gonna see people challenged at every level. All right, thanks guys.